It's a table.
Well, I have to admit that wasn't the most satisfying loop in the world. There we go. It's quite loud though. Ethics. That seems like a more reasonable... Maybe down a bit more. Seems like a more reasonable volume if my bars are to be believed. Actually, no, it could go down a bit more. I'll go with that. Hello everybody. Welcome in. I've got my microphone here, just sort of slightly out of the way as opposed to dead center in front of me. So if that results in being a bit quieter, that's why. If it's too quiet, then let me know. And I shall take steps to rectify that. Scott and I are dressed exactly the same. How could that have ever happened, Jailer? Whomst would have thought? Yeah, of course we're dressed the same because it's bloody cold. Levels are good as of now. Excellent. Excellent. Also, I'll just be looking to the sides, just out of sheer habit mostly, but microphone being there means if I turn over here then there'll be a difference in audio quality. Don't know if it'll be a particularly noticeable one, but probably something. No, I can't think of a particularly bad time to spam the video clips borders. Maybe a dramatic cutscene, which, you know, I should make mention of that whenever it comes up. Just be like, heads up everyone. This is a cutscene I actually want to have some kind of gravitas, so maybe don't play that video clip of an Iron Brew machine nutting a guy. Unless we don't think much of the game, in which case that would be hilarious whiplash. Based on that last head turn, you wouldn't worry about levels. That's good to know. Well, anyway, I should say hello to people. Hello, Didi. Hiya, Papaya. Hello, Borders. Hello, Jayla. Hello, Willowaz. Welcome in. See, I want to give a response along the same lines of Pixie Coo, but I don't know how I would make that work with your name. How are we doing? I'm doing good. A pretty good week of work, actually. Trying to think of anything else interesting has happened. I suppose there's one thing, but whether or not it's interesting will depend on yourselves. Now, how do I show this off? Okay, I'm going to risk my back for this. So, my chair, this chair here, the armrests were a bit too far forward. So, I decided this would be the solution, which is mount the armrest here, Dodder metal, and mount that onto the chair instead. So, I literally ordered dods of metal, drilled holes in them, cut them up, and then did this to them. And so far, seems to be working alright. The disadvantage is the bolt at the back sticks out a little bit because I didn't trim it down. So I can only tilt the chair back so far without that bolt getting in the way. Your friends at home called you Gemaroo. Gemaroo. Yeah, that works. That works. I'll bear that in mind. Handy Maniki. Yes, it's a new thing I'm trying, which is I believe it has the scientific term of actually doing shit. And I wasn't doing anything to the actual chair itself, so if I fucked it up, then I would just reassemble the chair as it was. So, you know, not a big one as far as that kind of stuff goes. Arguably, I took more of a risk when I accidentally punted my water bottle into my monitor there, but that's beside the point. Arguably, I took more of a risk when I made the little stand for my TV, and I don't know how to show you that without potentially disconnecting the camera, because that cable is a bit finicky. Maybe that's something I should fix next. Good implementation. Thank you very much. It seems to be working well so far. I'm also a bit worried that aluminium wouldn't support it, but it's basic. They're so far back that they're just elbow rests now, so I'll maybe push on them when standing up. But that's about it. Oh, the other disadvantage was because of the thickness of the metal, and because there's a little bit that juts out from where the bolt goes in, the armrests are a little farther apart than they were previously. As someone with a number of scars on his hands from corners of metal bars, if you didn't break those corners with a file, you should. When you say break, do you mean file them down so that they're not, you know, just cut with a saw sharp? Because if so, yes, I should do that. I'm not familiar with all the terminology of metalworking. Frankly, I'm surprised I was able to order 2 meters worth of aluminium by myself. without somebody looking over my shoulder going, really? What are you doing? So, no pointy stabby, but nice smooth corner. It would be an idea, yes. I feel like I put enough effort in over the weekend to get that to where it was, that I just gave myself a break from having to worry about that. So yeah, I can't think of anything to report other than irritatingly, Resident Evil 4 Remake, which I'm planning to play to finish off that quadrilogy, which technically took up 8 games including the originals. It's coming out in between streams on the 24th of this month, I believe. So I'm gonna have to find something to play next week, and potentially at the end of the stream. I don't know how long Dead Space is gonna last before firing that up. I'm also debating with myself whether or not I just go straight in as soon as I get the game, or if I wait to get the pure reaction on stream. And I'm kind of veering towards that second one. Yeah, just not sharp. Edges broken and free of burrs is the usual metal thing, meaning it doesn't need a specific smoothness, but it shouldn't be a hacksaw made of razors. You know, I was gonna, investigate it and see how sharp it was, but that is asking for trouble. That is exactly the kind of thing you're warning me about, so no, I'm not gonna look at it just now. The demo was hella pretty. See, I have avoided the demo, and I'm waiting for the full thing. So in a very vague way, Jayla, were you pleased with the demo? Did you enjoy? Again, I want to spoil as little for myself as possible. One of those scars is from a server rack. Well, yeah, computer parts can be surprisingly dangerous. In fact, yes, much enjoy. Excellent, glad to hear it. Both for your sake and for mine. Yes, internet hugs and cookies. Excellent. Hello, Pixie Coo, welcome in. I suppose one other thing I did was I got really paranoid, even though I've reinstalled Windows and all that gubbins. Excuse me. I'm still paranoid about OBS suddenly freezing on me and me not realizing, so I've made sure that every one of the scenes I've got is animated in some way, usually by sticking this background on. And with a bit of luck, there'll be no game yet. I'm still going to talk for a bit. But I switched to game, and yeah, you see, you can kind of see the scene where I switch filters on the camera, but I can have the camera on different sizes on different scenes now without. It's a weird OBS thing where you can either create a source, say for a webcam, where it's accessing the same thing like the webcam. And it'll either be two separate ones that both happen to reference the webcam, use that as its source, or you can basically have copies of them, of the same one, and they behave in the same way. Whatever you do to one will happen to the other. And unfortunately, I sized the camera based on filters. Well, not sized the camera, shaped the camera. So, this is widescreen and this is square, which I have to do by switching out filters at the moment. There's possibly a better way of doing it, like some kind of mask that I can implement that'll work for both, but I don't know what that is. Still a bit of a noob on this sort of thing. I've got it to the point where, I know enough to be dangerous, and therefore I'm kind of stopping. Cozy Iki stream. Well, yes, very cozy. I am cozy. El Pinata is apparently cozy. I swear to God I look like someone or a character or something with the hood up, which I didn't intend, but it's happened anyway, and I cannot for the life of me name that character. Hell, I'm just going to leave this up for a little while. Probably I'll, like, have to look all the way over here for something and then I'll get annoyed and take it back down. Snugglewuggy JD Iki. Yes. It's me, Ikifu, of the Jedi. The Jedi Order. We're going to twirl our lightsabers and talk about Buddhism and shit. Joining the dark side, are we? I mean, Jedi are all up their own arse, so... Your first thought is the doorman guy from Harvester, even though I don't really look like him at all. I think I see what you mean, it's the hood. I don't remember if he had a beard. If he did, I think it was a goatee. But I've never played that game all the way through myself, so... The dark side has the cookies. You make a compelling argument, Malk. For fuck's sake, came back from an ad break and your hood is up. Well, that's your fault for no subscribing. Join the dark side, we have cookies. You think you did, and some wicked facial scars. Well, technically I do have facial scars. There's one here. It's probably faded by now. Where I got hit by a rock when I was a kid. And there's one on my nose. I think it runs like over the nostril that way. There's no way the camera's going to pick it up. Even though I have made it a little prettier. From when I slammed face first into a concrete step. Well, this is a subject of much debate. It was at Haymarket Station in Edinburgh, Scotland. And I think what the family has concluded from our collective memories is that it was a concrete step with a metal plate on it. And yeah, not fun by the sound of things. I would possibly have a slightly differently shaped nose had that not occurred. I think that's it for facial scars, though. And honestly, I just feel bad because my mum was struggling to, I think, get my brother to school, get me to nursery, and then get to her university class. And I just tripped over and derailed all those plans. There we go. Got the shadow on the eyes. Perfect. Yeah, I think it's just the mustache that looks friggin' enormous. See, what I normally do, and I don't know what other beard havers do, but what I do is like I do a certain what's the term for it? Numbers used for shaving. I do a certain number on all of the beard apart from the moustache, and then do one number below on the moustache. Problem is, if I do that, like none of the hairs will actually go down there, which is traditional moustache look. So instead of hairs going all the way down, like just if I shave it too far in, it's just like all these little hairs going up. I have no way of explaining that beyond that's my best attempt. I tried my best. Okay. Maybe we'll take the hood off. Actually, I have spotted some other thing I did, which is here. The big red light is now up on a tripod, which I previously couldn't do until I realised I just drilled 12 holes in bits of metal to make my chair better. Why can't I just drill a hole in the handle of the light thing? I know how to directions. And then I can mount it on a tripod. And that seems to have worked out pretty well. If it falls over halfway through the stream and catches fire, then we can take that as a sign that God has cursed me and I should be shamed for my hubris. You feel like you get what you're saying. Malk understands. I'm glad, because I don't think I explained that very well at all. When your mother was pregnant with you, she slipped on some ice and broke both her legs. Can't imagine how unpleasant that was. Oh my god. Oh, that would be... Oh my... I would be a tightly compact sphere of worry were I in your mother's situation. Jeez, oh. I take it everyone came out of that okay eventually. I say eventually because, you know, she still broke her fucking legs. Oh, jeez. Anyway, enough of that body horror. Let's go on to a completely and utterly different body horror. In space! Okay, turn the music off. Let's wait for the game to boot up and switch screens once it has. Up, hydrate and posture check and stretch. Because DD wants me to be an inch taller, apparently. Oh. The Husbeast does something similar with his beard and mustache, so you don't get his mustache up your nose during a smooch. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to worry about that at the moment, but, you know, it has been in my mind sometimes. It's like, is this actually kissable? It's actually not bad when I've just trimmed it. That seems to soften it quite a great deal. For reasons I do not understand. I mean, you're me, and that's not the worst thing that's happened in those 9 months, but we're all fine now. Oh, borders. Stop it. I cast a no self-defaming spell on you. Lasts 5 minutes or until I break concentration. So it'll last until I break concentration. Use Beard Balm too. It helps soften. I do have that beard kit. That's Mama Dark, Jayla Dark's mum. Who I'll sometimes like to refer to as my mother-in-law. Because Jayla Dark's my sister-in-law, and that's her mother, and you get it. So I've not got around to trying that. In honour of Ikifu's stream, you are making yourself a cup of Scottish breakfast tea. Is there anything particular about that? Like a specific recipe? Or is it just, you know, this is a type of tea? Also, what the fuck's going on here? The game's on in the background, but it kind of kept flickering between the Windows mouse cursor and the Dead Space mouse cursor. It was very odd. Anyway, game, show up. Please. Please, game. Game, please. Did I switch to something else when I'm testing something? Let me double check. Game capture was not on. I do not know why that was. Prostram. Working all week and wrestling Opie to give him pills is still the most traumatic thing to happen this week. Oh no. So Opie did have to go to the vet for a reason, and wasn't he just throwing a wobbly? I take it the old diazepam technique isn't working anymore. It's just what's in the tea bags. What, Scottish breakfast? Because if we do have a Scottish breakfast tea, I'm not familiar with the blend or what would be put into it. You do full hobo beard, but you trim the mustache with a scissors. I should maybe try that, but the thing with my hair is, and it extends to the beard as well, is it grows out rather than down. So, you know, that's the problem I have with the mustache is, yes, it will grow down to this level, fine. Shut up, phone. It'll grow down to this level, fine. But, you know, it'll build up from, you know, the hair here and here and here and here and here, and it gets longer and longer as you go up. Malk and Willow, beard whisperers. Gam, please. There's Gam. Oh, just had to get the flips gabapentin doubled for her to function. Hello, Mr. Mustache. What are we talking about? Bird, and also pet problems. Oh. I'm not familiar with what gabapentin is, but given the age of your floof, your era, I surmise it could be anything. So I am once again gonna absolutely wreck the quality of video on the stream by putting the brightness up a bit, because I've increased the brightness of the two lights there, which you'll be able to see in the reflection of that picture back there. Advantage to moving the red light, which was sort of over there, to up there, That's the best way I can demonstrate it, I'm afraid. Is there's far less reflection of the red light in the monitor. It was just like taking over this corner here. On diazepam, hydro something, and gabapentin. Human painkiller that Floofskin has. GABA is a human drug too. Lots of people take it. Ah, you have rehearsed your story, I see. Good neurology pain relief. Didn't know you considered your beard a pet. It's very petable. Especially if I've just trimmed it. Took me a while to arrive at that word. Jesus Christ. Nearly one full beard, and I'm unable to make better mouth. Combing and oil balms do a lot to control the beard. Those hair-based brushes too. Don't use them often. See, hobo, but it makes a huge difference. Thank you for backing me up, Rizalka. Yes, rehearsed. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Hey, Sentinel, welcome in. You joined at a fortuitous time, for there's a mild possibility that I'm actually going to fucking play something. Was that a bit loud, or was it just me? Volumes. Okay, let's try that. Might have overdone it. Okay, I think that's alright. Listen, if you wanted to abuse your position, you'd be taking stronger stuff than gabapentin. No, that is fair. And so long as you weren't completely strung out.
John! Don't die!
Thank you for the sage advice there, Dee Dee. And indeed, the soup's on. Tramadol for one exists? What is it? Is it usually a party drug? Well, I meant in a party as in you take it with other people, but I suppose the other interpretation is not necessarily inaccurate. Oh, hello. Yeah, I could use one of those. One time you had tramadol, you felt like you didn't have a relationship to the body, you were just floating nearby. That sounds like a lot. Just a very strong painkiller. I think you underestimate the reasons people take drugs. His arm exploded. Excellent. Oh, fucking hell. There we are. Fuck am I doing? There we are. Oh, it's him, the repentant unitologist.
We're approaching the hangar bay. We'll meet you there with the marker.
Oh, I heard things jumping about.
Yes, so we'll send the hive mind back into the darkness.
Mate, your mic's still on. Oh.
So glad you gave that guy our only escape shuttle. Shit, Isaac. Those things you've killed, their biomass is pulled down in the cargo bay. It's recombined itself into... Well, it's something
oh
huge,
shit,
and the marker's
I made more bastards.
How the hell do we do this?
I've got the submerged cargo cranes. They can move half a bay of mining gear, no problem. If whatever's down there wants to wrestle for the marker, I'm in.
Override the safeties, and yes, it might work. But hurry. We're losing critical systems fast.
Okay, gonna let us through then. Now we have to wait for the call to completely fade out before we proceed. That's how this works. And yeah, it's in there. Reach the cargo bay. Yes, cargo bay. Well, I hope that's the cargo bay. Can't fucking see it to double check, but...
Mining engineering.
Okay, no, not so much. Maybe it's the one that's actually highlighted. You're uncertain if you'd be a hardline, law-abiding person with access to pharmaceuticals, or if you'd go full Dr. Feelgood. I mean, happy researching and mixing OTC stuff because sometimes pain. If it's stuff that isn't going to interfere with each other, then I'm happier to give it a try. But I am very paranoid about that kind of thing. I used to never take painkillers if I'd had alcohol. I'm listening for the screams in the background in case something gets closer than I would like. Something with arms that answers to the name Bastard. Sorry, I want that last suit upgrade so much. I assume it's the last one. We're near the end of the game. It's the last one I've found, so... Yeah, unless of course you've abused it and you're using several of them to get around, which is someone really used to know. Yeah, at that point other problems have presented themselves. Which is helpful when someone's had redacted from their redacted. Definitely hardline because you'd like to keep your job. Duly noted. This will hold up in a court of law. You've been told the problem isn't overcoming physical pain, but emotional pain, which requires constant increases in dosage until, well, yeah, something else gives out. Don't know what you were given other than morphine when you had descending cholecystitis in 2011, but you were in the tomb of your own body and mentally fully awake the entire night. Oh. See, that sounds like my actual ass personal hell. Not this. This I can cope with.
Emergency. All personnel proceed to your
What the fuck?
zone immediately.
Why you spew? This is new. The spew is new. You're not. Seen you before. Oh shit. Well, you fucking run, Isaac. This is why you're getting killed. Ah, dear. Right. Yeah, I did a thing. Don't think I picked up any more nudes. Just the one. Kinesis grab. Damage. Tempting. I'll hold on to the node for now. You won't discuss specifics in case it's bad advice, but you're usually reconstructing products pulled from market or using drugs processed by different organs and now used in OTC meds anyway. I mean, that's way beyond me, I'll be honest. Stomp stomp, you arrive at a representative part of the gameplay, yes. Yeah. Percussive looting, I think we'll call it. Yeah, but I might say that Jailer Dark's advice is something you might want to listen to on this matter, or at least take into consideration. Clearly whatever's been served in the mess hall is worse than normal. Drug of choice at the moment is Lemsip Max with the decongestant. Oh no, is it cold time? Is it time of colds? I've managed not to catch one, but, you know, given how much I go out, it'd be kind of a miracle if I did catch one. Right, getting distracted. Snuffly milk. Ah, boo. Well, yeah, you get yourself cozy and lemsipid. So, somewhere around here is objective. Well, down there. Can I do that with this? Yes, I can. We get flames.
Reinforcements have
Oh,
arrived.
bloody hell. Sorry, I just figure out what's happened.
What happened?
Oh, human fall flat. The gift that keeps on giving. How did you pull that off, Nick? Hamst.
Use him as a lever to open the store.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on,
fun.
hold on,
That's where the thing that
hold
opens
on,
the door
hold
is
on.
supposed to go.
Hold on.
You saw a hole, you fell into a hole. You know what? That does track, yes. Indeed. Okay, sorry, I need to catch up a little bit. Isaac Newton going, well, gravity definitely exists, but sometimes it needs a little help. Stomp, 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 stomp. Yet. So, Nick, by any chance, did you tell everybody to say it's a table? Is that what's going on here? Human fall flat is such a great time. You plead the fifth. Well, you're not in America, so, you know, start talking, bucko. Thank you ever so much for raiding us with your peoples. How was Phantom Brigade? Yes. Okay, there we go. I appreciate your honesty.
What is glass but tortured sand?
What indeed? May have gotten yourself teensy weensy bit stranded behind enemy lines with no repairs. Damn. Okay, Borders Jail, I think I would prefer that you both stop talking about this, because I don't think you're going to convince either of the other of your position, and I don't think it's going to be helpful to keep going on about it. That Vampire quote is somehow even worse than you remember. It's... Okay, good. Good, both of you. Right, I've got to go full Glasgow now anyway, so I would have lost any gravitas from what I was about to say, so very good. He's just so earnest about it. It's that whole, I have just opened a psychology textbook and I'm going to throw it in everybody's direction. Silly silliness. But are you enjoying the game? I don't actually remember the premise of it, so I may have to be reminded. Oh, more bastards. More bastards than there were before, frankly. I might go as far as to say there's too many bastards. It's a distinct possibility. Oh, that wasn't a big glowing yellow thing. Alright, there we go. Loot Goblin. Absolutely loving it. Excellently. Alright, have good luck, Malk. Enjoy read-only mode. Oh, something actually came out of this one. Which is a rare treat, I have to say. You've actually gone down, right? Okay, you dropped pulse rounds. That's a pretty good sign you've gone down. Mere loot? Mere loot plus? What the fuck? Oh, Marker, you're so crazy. Also, I kind of think that the Go Full Glasgow redeem should have stopped by now. In fact, there should be messages that come up to that effect. But has not happened. Aye, bastards. Yeah. Bit more. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you lot queuing up? Is that what's happening here? Oh god, you were way too close. Okay, flames for you. Flammy, 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 flammy. Small breather. I think. Bye, Marker. I need anything else? Or do I just yeet things and stomp on them? I think I'll yeet things and stomp on them. Yeah, of course one of you fuckers shows up again, don't you? It's like your whole deal. I thought something sounded a bit too close for comfort. Right, get out of the way of whoever fucker's behind me. Oh dear. Okay, I recognise that a lot of my answers to my problems are flames. But as soon as it stops being effective, I will stop using it. It actually mean to throw the fire extinguisher at him, but that didn't work out. Is that another item? No, that was just something I yeeted. Dear.
Caution. Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. Oh, fuck off. Less of this. No, not that weapon. Oh, there's two of them now? Come on. Come on to fuck. Shit. Oh, I'm just going to go for it then. And we get splatted. Oh, there we go. Oh, this was a poor idea. I don't think I did anything useful, frankly. Oh, that actually seemed to have done damage. Get out of here. Fire's always the answer. Yeah. Isn't that a TV show or something? Too Many Bastards? Feels like it should be. Would you consider it weird if someone sent you an offer to collaborate on a project and you responded positively and they ignored you? Yeah, feels a bit odd. And maybe perhaps they haven't seen the reply, but you kind of wonder. Yeah, clearly the bot thinks you should just Glasgow all the time. Well, I'm not going to. Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing on its own, but it is a point where you start asking questions of, right, was this going to be a thing or what? See, the necromorphs are against proper social distancing. Always have been. Always have been. A week and a half, that feels like a long time. Could turn out they have a real good reason, but you don't know that yet because they haven't told you. Fire's always the answer. Sort of stuff you'd love to do. Guessing may not be the only person they offered it to and they offered it to someone they preferred. Maybe, but can't know that for the moment. Week and a half. I wouldn't feel bad about reaching out at that point. Looks so much better in the remaster. Yep. Flatline, grim. Have you been watching this, Jella? It's all grim all the time. Nout but grimness. Grimness Central is us. I knew I heard somebody. Maybe flames will make it blow up because I don't really have anything else at the moment. There we go. So they will still just blow up. That's good. That's an indicator that what I'm doing is actually working. And I appreciate that. Of course you have. It's grim with extra grim and a side of grim sauce. Not forgetting the grim dessert. And apparently I got an achievement. I'm just going to sneak out and have a look at that. Find the Ping treasure. Shrug.gif. Yes, more ammos. More ammos for me. I like all the ammos. I would prefer to have even more than all the ammos, but I recognise there are limits. Oh, Marker did not like that. Did not like that. Of course, I am assuming that's where the interference is coming from the Marker. It's a possibility of not, but It seems like an easy guess, frankly. Marker is fucking shit up. I don't feel like that's a controversial guess. Yeah, write it off. Everyone has dreams and projects they want to do. Very few have the project management skills to complete it. If they contact you and you have a good reason, reconsider. That's one way of looking at it, but generally speaking, if this is a pattern, it's best to know now. Games often relate to Half-Life in that they have scientist protagonists who beat flatline when they fail. Well, that was true until the remake, of course. Of this, I don't believe we've heard Mr. Freeman speak. Phlegm. Many flames. There we go. I don't want to use more flamethrower fuel than necessary, you know? What was I doing? Ah, yes. Looting! And also the actual objectives. A couple more loots while I have a free moment. Cheeky reloads. Alright, where are the rest of you bastards? I know there's more of yous. Scott's been playing Half-Life 2, you can't escape it. I've been meaning to go back and see what they've actually put into Half-Life 2 update, which I don't believe is anything massively groundbreaking, it's just sort of keeping it alive as much as I can tell. Oh, fuck this one, haven't I? You know what, mate? Just a little closer. No, not that close. Come a little closer. No, not like that. Anyway, I've got ranged weapons this time, so if the tentacle bastards show up again, I will have some kind of recourse. Recourse. Aye. So I better not use those ranged weapons right here, right now, when I could easily use close combat buzzsaws. Oh! Oh, that sucked! Where the fuck did y'all come from? Shit. Oh, you fucking fire your breath. There we go. Jesus. What was going on there? Oh, this has not gone well. This has not gone well. Oh dear. Yeah, working on... There's always ping. Been working on this project for at least a year and there's already a demo and they released a game before too, but bizarre to you. Well, see what happens. Yeah. Reminds you, you're playing Half-Life Alyx. Need to get back to that once you have your follow-up of your neck. Yes. Yes, it's a good one. Previous performance, not a guarantee of future success. Yeah. Cleaned up my request queue. Thank you very much. Hydrates, etc. going back 6 weeks. Honestly, I don't think I've seen a requests queue that's nice and tidy and cleaned out. And I am no exception. Hasn't been drinking water for 6 weeks. Well, of course I have. I'd be fucking dead otherwise. Sounds like your queue. DD cleared out several months worth. Everything involving a vehicle or an antline can fuck off. I guess that's fair. Oh wow, Half-Life 3 has been added to Half-Life 2. Wait, how did that work? Try to keep the queues you're in charge of as clean as you can manage. Well, I'm sure it is appreciated, even if it is often just forgotten about, because it's very much not front and centre. Beer's water in it. You'll be fine, just really dehydrated. You just saw me drink water. It was fucking rude. That was ruder. MD else. Okay, I won't heal up just yet in case it's one of the bigger first aid kits. I don't know if it does a smart thing of don't use a big first aid kit. Excuse me. When you only need a small one. Try this instead. There we go. Oh, I see you, you little shit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes it is difficult to pick things out of lockers. That is annoying. Valve's focus has really moved away from games, which, I mean, 30% of thousands of new games per day is a lot of money. Well, like the 2 new games a day are good, but still $100 a day. Yeah. At some point, I imagine Steam just made far too much bank for them to really care too much about anything else. Like, if they have a spare moment or they're impossibly bored, then they'll consider it. Or they get really horny over new tech, which is, you know, where I presume Half-Life Alyx came from. Can't wait for tomorrow. Get new nummies, so hungry. Anything special, or is it just grocery delivery? I think you'll lose the will to live when you get to work. I've already done that this week, but in my defense, I wanted McDonald's. I mean, there was one day where I literally had run out of things to dinner, and I was forced point blank to get a takeaway. That one I will defend myself for. The Macca's, not so much. I do have health packs, I'm pretty sure. Just like I said before, not sure which one will get used if I activate the hotkey now. I can't really dive into the inventory right this second. Actually, I think we've hit the quiet point. I'll risk it. Small? Use. There we go, that's a bit better. Actually, go absolutely nuts. Have another one. Fortunately, that was most of my stash, as it turns out. No, why did I stomp? Why did I think that was a good idea? Why did I switch to the first weapon when I hit 3? Ow! Fucking hell, this went badly. Very quickly. Mate, did you really just bam up a locker? I swear my soul was doing fuck all to him there. Swear. Surprised at this point they just haven't contracted Gearbox or someone to make Half-Life 3. At this point they could release something that ends all war and it wouldn't live up to expectations. I mean, if I were in their position, I would probably also say it's not going to be worth it. I'm not going to do anything. Valve just becoming just a storefront company has the benefit of them being a neutral party in PC gaming, at least. Even if they are trying to upend the whole Windows dominion over PC gaming. Wish GOG was a bit more dev friendly, but sure better than Origin, Epic and Battle.net. What do you mean by dev friendly exactly? It's something we ordered a bit, so no question that we like Macas. I think it's safe to say. Nobody's going to question that part of it. They just might go, what are you ordering it for, you greedy fucking pie? Oh, no, you're too close. Yeah, really, I could just bait him and make him set off his arm by himself. But I don't feel like I've quite got the agility to make that happen. Fire! Okay, that seemed to work. Okay, can I open that one? Don't know what kind of god clearance you need for that, but apparently I do know has it. GOG is or was more indie friendly, but god, some of the things they release are just outright broken. I mean, like Cyberpunk, because yeah, I think that's a fair argument. Yes, I did remember something was coming out of that vent. And now it gets a saw blade. Just the one though. Can't let them be spoiled. Oh yeah, there was another bastard. Aha! I somehow managed to dodge with Isaac's dexterity. Which, in fairness, he's probably wearing a half-ton of powered armor there, so if he can't get around quite so easily, I understand. I'm not going to hold that against him. Stomp. See, I thought it was a double stomp, but I'm actually pretty sure I picked up 3 items there. Wait, I should have ammo. Damn you, randomized loot. I have no range. I, for one, support our new Linux overlords and wish to remind them that, as a trusted personality, you can round up others for their underground bitstream mines. I mean, if you could just get Ubuntu to recognize and let me choose a default audio device, I'll settle for that. I don't daily drive it or anything, apart from my work machine. So I don't have to interact with it too often. I've got like an old laptop that I've just got running Linux because it got hit pretty hard by Spectre / the other one that I don't remember the name of. We'll try fire with you instead. Actually, let's not. That was a terrible idea. Oh no, it worked. Well, I'm all sorts of confusion right now. Yes, I've got a spare Linux laptop just because it's handy to have one of those lying around. Like, put a new hard drive in my work machine, and it was far easier to extend the partition on that because it was a bigger hard drive than what was there before in Linux than it was in Windows. Windows wanted fuck all to do with anything that wasn't an NTFS formatted drive. Quelle surprise. And once again, there's an explosion behind me that makes Isaac look like he just gave up and fell over. You know what's unpleasant to watch? A large snowfall in previous days starting to melt enough off the roof for wind to yeet it off with enough force that makes a thump noise on impact with walls or ground. As someone who doesn't like unexpected or unexplained noises, I get that. GOG has issues issuing patches, getting new devs on board, and generally communicating poorly. May have changed since you last looked into it, but they refused to release a Linux build of... Oh, fucking hell. Ow. That hurt a lot, and I wish it hadn't. Okay, I think I got him. Linux build of Mechanicus, despite offering it and being available on Steam, the devs blame GOG. That's weird. That's really weird. Why would they not do that? I mean, what is this like the situation with Silent Hill Collection that was horrible? It got patched on PS3, but not on Xbox because Konami would have had to pay out the nose for it. So they said. Or so someone said. I don't know if they made a public statement on the matter. You tried the GOG release of Entomorph and it doesn't have music or cutscene audio working. Running in compatibility mode in Windows natively and it's buggy AF. That is disappointing because that was like one of the selling points of going with GOG. It's like they would actually put some kind of goddamn effort into making these things run properly. Now, don't get me wrong, running Windows 9X games is an absolute fucking minefield. But on the other hand, you're charging money for it. And I imagine it's still better than Steam, where apparently you can release a game that doesn't even have a fucking binary to run. That's happened multiple times. Ah, fuck, that's your alarm on your tablet. It's been playing on the whole train. Oh no. Ubuntu is a bit Windowsy. I mean, they had adware a few releases ago. You misuse distros. You really should use straight Debian or Manjaro Arch for daily drivers, but you keep installing Kali, which is Pentest. Oh, yeah. We still would swear by CentOS for servers, but it's getting long in the tooth since the new versions have gone from LTS to unstable testing for their commercial version. Unstable testing for servers. Well, those servers that are meant to stay up for possibly years at a time without anybody, making a major update to them. Oh, of course, why wouldn't you put an unstable version on that? Usually are the ones who don't just go, it runs, knock yourself out. Or, I don't think it's even at that point, Pickle Dog. It sounds like it's more, it runs for me. The whole thing was, we got the game working properly. And by the sound of things, that's just gone out the fucking window. Steam has changed their standards. Are you saying they've gotten better or worse? Because the standards were not high to begin with, from my perspective. Which is what, how GOG got a lot of people on board. Some pretty easy wins to say some of the shit on Steam is not the best way it could have been presented. Or packaged up, or whatever the correct term might be. I think we're all right now. I am, however, noticing things that can explode. I might explode them. Damn it, they made noise behind me and it made me think something was snacking up. Okay, now something's snacking up. Now it's valid. If I just get one of them down, I can deal with one at a time. In theory. Oh no, not these ones though. Oh, got out of striking range at least. Where'd that little fucker go? There you are. Less of that. More of your credits. I'm not mad about getting those. And now for the fun part. Oh, oh. The light stays on even after. Charge! Fuck it. So it wasn't my best idea, granted. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a secondary fire that happens when you hit the spacebar that I only ever activate by accident. Yeah, terrible idea. What the fuck was I thinking? You remember buying Max Payne 1 on Steam and just having it straight up not start? I thought, why are you even fucking selling it at that point? Especially considering that, you know, if the idea is that you have to go tinkering around to make it in the files to make it work, Steam does not make that easy. You know, comparative to, you know, GOG anyway. I suppose the other thing GOG was really big on was being anti-DRM. It's hard to say how much they're keeping to that in the wake of GOG Galaxy. I'm pretty sure there's some games you can only play through that. What? Oh, you fired 3 of them. I didn't even notice. Or maybe that was the one from before that I just failed to take out adequately. Also an option. Hooray! Showered in goo. Any other big glowy balls I can take out? Any other ones? Don't see any. Okay. Hang on. The only crash you've had in your CentOS servers over years of uptime are 2 RAM glitches. So, you know, speaking as a programmer, you know, that sounds like a hardware problem to me, not my department. Steam's policy was, we have a forum, look there, which had all the necessary fixes in it. Well, some interesting things where the Exodus team said they're pretty sure some of the resources they've collected for various games GOG has grabbed from them, so who knows if they're also take some of the setups for DOSBox as well, but this is a shit show regarding Entomorph. I mean, yeah, like some community created content ended up in the Witcher 3 update, including some that was not meant to be there at all. God knows how that happened. Steam used to require certain in-game videos and assurances to make sure the game was actually a game and running. Now you think they require them for launch, but not for a new page. It started back in the Greenlight days when you needed to convince people to show interest before they even let you make a real page. And you still needed in-game footage, screenshots, etc. You think GOG was like, compatibility mode works fine on my PC. Not thinking about people with multiple monitors or anyone who'd want to stream it, or even if it's a decent experience. Plus, you know, shovelware adult titles. Yeah, pro tip, don't turn on the show me adult content checkbox on Steam. You'll get shown adult content just for the sake of being shown adult content if you go through the, oh, what's it called? That thing where you get like 10 games that Steam thinks would be up your alley. Not that that thing's particularly good in the first place, it'll just sometimes show me things saying, we thought you might like this because it was new. No other reason. Need more sleep. Read that as shovelware adult titties. I think you see titties where there are none. Yeah, Steam kind of hates it when you edit game files. Or, well, they don't hate it. They just go, oh, that's different. Bloop, bloop, there, I've restored the original. It's like, no, you fucker. Yeah, a significant part of their library is an unofficial policy that you need to modify them. Just, oh. You really hate just use Proton. Proton is a crapshoot for system support. I mean, I will say that, you know, Linux gaming has come leaps and bounds. I'm trying to estimate here. I'd say you might be able to run 50% of your Steam library on Linux purely through Proton. Now, native versions would be better, but some of the older games aren't supported anymore and all that. Plus, I do remember seeing, I don't even remember the source, someone saying that when they made a Linux version, the vast majority of their tickets were from Linux users, and they were by far a big minority in people who actually played it on there. Now, of course, that situation is never going to change unless you actually invest in Linux, but I can kind of see why it's not the most appealing thing in the world. Managed to get Steam to bow to your wisdom for Gabriel Knight and Longest Journey, but yeah, they don't make it easy. I think the biggest win across the board would be if Linux gaming made OGL more universal. If DirectX dies off, driver support and porting would be much better. Discovery Cube, that's the one, Pickle Dog. Thank you. With the adult checkbox on, the floodgates open. You may be interested, sure. Because it's popular, fine. To see if you're interested, okay, that's just stretching. I've heard about Linux tickets too, but running the same circles, so probably heard it from the same source. Maybe so. Nope, you're getting stabbed before you even all the way out of the vent. Not fucking around this time. Because I can do the next bit where I get attacked, but there's something that needs to be done with that bridge in the middle that I'm not getting how to do. There you are. Saw blade to the rescue. La 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 la. I think I'll maybe try one more attempt on this and then go for a wee break, because we are past the hour mark and that is traditionally where I do breaks. Right, don't pen myself in here. Actually, I think I got good results running down this way. So I may attempt that again. I have to admit, I got not terrible results considering I went for the head instead of the limbs. I think I would rather flame for you, sir. There we are. Excellent. You get the traditional treatment, I am afraid. You're not special. Suspicious faces. Still can't see any more of the glowy bars. Something else jump out? Yes, it did. Flame. Flame, 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 flame. Flame, 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 flame. Flame. Oh, you're dead. Oh, he was dead anyway, but now dead over. More deaded. D-E-D, dead. Oh, there we go. Right. Right, good start. Actually, I was going back to Half-Life recently. Oh, hold on.
By Dr. Mercer. That lying fucker lured me off the mining deck to build something. To make its markers start converging? I don't know. If you find it, don't touch that marker. And if you see Mercer, run. I love you. After David, I never imagined. Fuck, he's coming back.
Time to go, Mr. Temple. Access bridge just need your force gun here. If you want me to build your shit, I'll need it. Here's a flag that could hurt someone. Out of a lot of them.
There we go.
There. Now the marker.
Okay, this looks promising.
Safety first.
That not so much. Yeah, that's what I use. I can deal with that. Oh, I see you bastards in the background there. Oh, no, 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 you're way too close, you're way too close, I'm going too slow, I'm going too slow, I'm about to get stabbed. Oh, fucking hell! Oh! Okay, frankly, I should not have survived that. Frankly, I feel the game is screwing me over just a touch. Just a little bit. I'm not sure there was an abundance of fairness in that equation. Just saying. There's something mucky around here that causes me not to run.
Caution. Access bridge is obstructing transfer.
Ow. Less of this. Yeah. Let me out. I'm just gonna let the marker move and hope nothing bad happens. Yay!
Good work, Mr. Clark. On our way.
Please save.
Fine. Your flight path goes by airlock 19. I can get there.
I figured it out though.
A pickup. Yes, we'll be there.
Can you make it to the airlock alone?
No movement on the cameras. I'm just gonna run for it. Wish me luck.
Good luck in your silly quest. Okay, I'll get out of this particular area because I don't feel safe, frankly. I could be safer elsewhere. So I'm going to find elsewhere. I had to do a little load there, so I feel like bastards are going to show up when that happens. Okay. I will actually take that break now because I did it. I did the thing. I got past the bit. Right. What did we get to? And I'm going to put my glasses right here so I remember to put them on when I come back because, well, alternatively, put them on right the hell now because I'm going to do a bunch of reading. Ooh, these are a bit manky. I'll find a cloth when I go for a break. Twitch crash on your phone. Yay! You might be interested in the specific kink, dead-eyed VR chicks moving in a mechanical way not doing it for you? What if we had a pole dancing segment? Or a crafting minigame? Higher average of technical knowledge on Linux. Sadly, it's also a collection of modules and configurations that match nothing else. Yeah. This would be why you can get better performance and potentially better compatibility on consoles, because hardware and software are generally fixed. And in fairness, to a similar extent on Macs as well, because there's only a set number of hardware configurations for that. And that's all they have to support. So I imagine their OS is a bit more stable from that perspective. Whereas on Windows, it's like, what possible number of hardware configurations could there possibly be? All of them, you say? Right. Okay, well, that's going to be tricky. It's supposedly on 5G, but even now and then the video halts. But then you're on a train. It is one of those moments of wonder. It's like, holy shit, I can actually watch a video whilst blasting across the country at God knows how many miles an hour. But yeah, I think that'll be a case of your connection periodically dropping and the 5G symbol on your phone not updating quite so often. It's a level of library fragmentation Windows could only have bad dreams of. But needless to say, as a concept, you've no issue with, no issue with adult games as a concept. Just there's a lot of Sturgeon's law, except instead of 90% of it's crap, it's 99. Yeah, a lot of shovelware there. How did dev get surprised when you call it each and every asset store component they had, and they're like, how did you know? Because I've used all of them. They're popular for a reason, but you don't just import them and run. Or at the very least, you get something in so that you can build up the rest of it with a placeholder and then replace it. Finish Armory Simulator, I'm looking at you. Windows stared into the defray void and whispered, not today, Satan, and then gently threw a blanket over it. But to bring the alternate extreme, iOS targets very limited hardware and has excellent support, but if they don't think you should do something like run a task in the background or send a push notification that doesn't go through an Apple server, you cannot do it. God, my first development job, had somebody suggest to me, it's like, oh, we need to do this thing. Thank you, Al. You do this thing. Can we just use the home button to do that? It's like, I don't know if I can do that. I suspect I can. But even if I could, I suspect I should absolutely not do that. Because this was when the iPhone 4 was new, so it would still be one of the very few buttons available on the bloody device. Adult games now. Al. Well done. Adult games now, and then very Wild West in both years, but you feel like adult titles were trying more. Well, fewer engines available for exactly this kind of thing. No Unity, no Unreal. You know. Yeah, they were all weird in one way or the other. Well, obvious. Like the 90s were all about cutting edge technology for their smoothness. Now it's just like everyone likes dead-eyed 3D chicks. Well, they haven't managed to come up with anything better. But limitations of budget and such. Funny, as a society we constantly trip over adult themes. Always, maybe we'll get better at this in any particular medium. No. Smoothness or smuttiness. Agree to disagree, autocorrect. And we thought by 2023 we'd be better. No. Oh, thank you for the clip, Pickle Dog. Damn it! Broke the IRL word ban. Thank God there's no forfeit for that. 90s adult titles, at least Japanese stuff, was basically XP fanfic. Not all, but yeah, they used to be more interesting. Did manage to accidentally trip into one recently. A game first, then the sequel. Even the Play Store requires the back button be implemented in a predictable and useful way to whatever soft definition they have. I was doing so well, but that last one doesn't count because I was quoting. Anyway, I'm going to go to the BRB screen and do my usual spiel here. So there'll be some clips playing to keep you entertained. I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. In the meantime, feel free to get up, have a stretch, have a little walk around, get yourself a drink, a snack. Make sure you're staying on top of your meds if you're not on top of it already. I shall see you in a bit, and roll for puppy. Like, I'm just doing what I'm told. I'm hired for a job, and that is to Leonardo da Vinci my way into bird genocide. That's what I'm here for. I don't make the rules. Oh, the clip failed? I never had that happen before. Is it just pressing the button or when trying to, like, finalize the clip? Yeah, we fucking
But I
go.
really don't have anything. It's the truth.
Stop right there, or we'll shoot you with our invisible guns. These two communicate exclusively in death scenes.
I'm just a woman.
You always start conversations this way?
Nothing more.
Ada!
Leon, not your time.
Wait a second. What are you gonna do?
Leon, butt out.
Don't move.
I see. Okay, so enemies are random.
Just try and
Figure he's
turn
crouching
the
by the
switch
windows,
off
yeah?
now, you bastard.
Yeah, sorry about the volume. But... bespoke animation! A new camera angle! Haha, you dick. Stitch that, you cunt.
You cutting it.
I enjoy large posteriors and am incapable of spinning falsehoods. Other members of my fraternity are unable to contradict me at this juncture. Yep. Alright, jeez.
Well, looks like everything's in order. Stand back. quick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Information about your friend Max can't be far off now. I hope it comes in time. Just take this little old stamp thing across the way to immediate action. They'll get right on it.
Immediate action.
Is the whole plot gift of a medium? Because I don't want that. I don't want those fuckers near me.
Unless it's Blackwell.
Okay, you've got me there.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait.
Oh, pardon me.
Wow, you're more excited about it than I am. No.
Oh, you should probably save, by the way.
I've done so.
Yay.
Wait, what the fuck just happened there? Did anyone else see that?
Ghost? I was looking at the walkthrough, I'm afraid.
There's a wibbly thing in the middle of the screen.
Oh.
Methodical approach to this. And it all starts here. But given that that has been an hour and a half, I will go on a little bit of a break. So give yourself a stretch, maybe grab a snack or some water. Take your meds if you haven't already. Want to stay on top of that. And I will be back right after I read this message. So, Random American Law Strangeness. You know how we get all crap. Gear activated.
Go to the... Yep. No, go to... Yeah. Go to that.
Get free transitions for no good reason.
Get zapped.
Look, I know a pentagram when I see one.
That wasn't a pentagram. It had too many lines on it.
It was a pentagram in spirit. Our implementation. It was one of those. I don't remember which. Also, I hope that green thing isn't important because my eyes are drawn straight towards it. So if it's not important, why are you making it so... I did not expect that. At least we get a good item down here. Changing up difficulty. Terminator. Yes, that's what I thought. Puppy! How do I pet? Oh, angry puppy. Nick will be happy that there's more for. Indeed he will. We'll have to remind him about that. In fact, do it multiple times because, I mean, what if he forgets? We can't take that risk. Cue you clipping this so that I get the blame when this event inevitably comes up. And claim they may have, but certainly I got blamed for it. Right then. Old puppy are deserving of love, but... Oh, thank you, Dee Dee, but you empathise with Nemi, who was objectively trying to kill me. I mean, come on. Right, so I've got absolutely no fucking health. Game hitched for some reason, that's not promising. Is this the right way? Not even slightly. What? Evacuate? But it's so lovely here. Oh my Christ save, yes. Even if I have fuck all health. Right. Actually no. Not feeling it today, bud. You don't know how to door, so... Unfortunately, it doesn't matter if you know how to door or not. But you did provide small health. And for that I am grateful.
Emergency.
But can I buy any health? This is also an option.
Are in effect.
Large health. There you go. And one more small health, because God knows I'm going to need it. If I had some pupper treats to throw, maybe wouldn't have done that, all that. Well, that's Jill's fault, not me. Oh, fuck me, I just went in the same door that I came out of. Are you and Jason food, Pickle Dog? The world needs to know.
It's my brother.
See, I feel like I might still be able to get through this tonight. But I did lose a lot of time to that segment.
He's not there. I can make it if I run.
Run like hell and close your eyes as much as possible. Actually, that's a terrible idea. Don't do that. Hang on, bang. Security check-in. Oh god, now I need to take off my shoes. I say that. I flew quite recently and I didn't need to take off my shoes, so... One person did, but they had proper clumpy heels. Oh, these fuckers. Any more fuckers? No ranged attacks. I forbid. I can strafe all day, pal. Alright, who's next? Same as before. Okay. Oh, well, two things. Slightly different from each other. Oh, no, it's another stasis-y one, but stab them in the right spot, and they do the other thing. The strange irony of the stasis module implanted within them, making them go faster. There we go.
Quarantine lifted.
Itchy, tasty.
Mr. Clark, your colleague's safely on board.
How, Fridge? How's my string cheese warm and shrimp still frosty after like 16 hours?
Bringing the shuttle in now.
They're in cahoots, I tell you. That looks like it's on some kind of tram system. Did I?
Can't run the automated loading
I came out the wrong door.
Must be the damage to the ship.
We're losing time.
This is like going through the ticket gate, finding out you're on the wrong platform and you don't have a way back. Just embarrassing for everyone involved.
All right. No, don't worry, Amelia. They understand.
So reposition the marker. Absolutely nothing bad will come from this. No, apparently that was the wrong way also. Pile of explosives there though, I need to bear that in mind. I think taking off shoe here is over, but every now and then fly through a place that still wanted to happen. It's a very specific fetch, isn't it?
Entering zero gravity.
Whee! To do that, just accidentally right-clicked. Oh, I'm going down there. Markers over here? I'm not seeing it, and it's not the most subtle thing ever. Ah, that's the one. That's the boy. Anyway, fuck your marker, I've got things to stomp on. Things to loot. Loot, loot, loot. Oh shit, now they're just floating out of the Bloody lockers. Okay, that's a power thing. I'm going to have to bear that in mind because I will inevitably need it for something. You go over there. It'll still work, right? Oh shit, nope, it's getting away. Yeah. I'm not meant to kinesis it. What do? I'm going to shove the bloody thing, am I? Alright, time to investigate up here, I guess. Yeah, no track control because there's no power because I've not put the power thing into a thing and done the thing. Thought I saw the power cables head down this way, but apparently not. Oh, there we are. Alright, have fun working, Rizulka. If such things are allowed in this day and age. Oh, that's bastard music. Where the fuck? There we go. Ah ha ha. You done? You all through, little guy? Excellent. Now. Apparently I need to do something else. Can I interact here? That's it. Haha. I figured it out. Yes, small stompy, managed it. Although I do like that reloading 0G just makes the empty mag float there. No, no, no. Enough of that, you. Oh, there you are. Wee. Nope, more wee. God damn it. Oh, bollocks, that nearly went very, very wrong. Right, well, how do I move this thing now? There you are, you little shit. Yeah, I genuinely didn't think I would be able to overcome that with vigorous stomping, but thought I would have to shoot it one more time. There, it's moving. Excellent.
There it is.
The safeties are still on. I need to restore gravity before we can load it.
Okay, back here. Well, frankly, I feel safer in 0G, but...
Exiting zero gravity.
It's on board. Come, quickly.
Go open the hatch for him.
Oh, which way is that? This way. Okay. Can you stomp the marker? Can you suplex the marker? Oh, I could only hope. What? Huh? What? Technically I met him at the shuttle. Well... Heck.
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't trust him with the marker.
Kendra, what are you doing?
Well, why are you leaving me
What my
here?
department sent me here to do. Even if the Valor couldn't help me out like I wanted.
Sorry, go do something.
I work for EarthGov, cleaning up a very, very old mess. I told you and him in the Aegis 7 was off limits. The planet was one big government experiment. The marker, this divine artifact, it was built by human hands.
That's impossible. It's an alien world. The miners dug up the fucking thing.
After it was planted here a few hundred years ago. Even Kai didn't pick up on that. They found the first marker in some crater on Earth. That one. That was real. Alien. Enough to inspire unitology. Our people studied it and reverse engineered this red marker.
Maybe they shouldn't have.
But they needed
Why
somewhere
did
to
they do
test it.
this?
Aegis 7.
You've seen the result. The stuff of nightmares. I thought the old reports were just hysteria. Until I saw what I saw. They sealed off the whole system, buried the records nice and clean. Until CEC got greedy. Those idiots tore Aegis 7 apart. And woke up with the old research team left behind.
So EarthGov sends you to sweep it all under the rug. Damn it, we have to return the marker. If anyone else stumbles across Aegis 7...
It was disappeared once. We can do it again. I've seen how the marker fucks with your head. It must be contained.
I mean, that part we kind of agree on, but... Still not sure on the whole you abandoning me here.
We made a great team. You'll find another way off the Ishimura. I mean...
Yeah, but it would have felt safer going off now.
Daniels!
Stuff of nightmares. So yeah, this was all fine so far.
It was all for nothing.
Follow Nicole's hologram. Have I sequence broke? I may have sequence broke.
Isaac, come in. It's Nicole.
Where are you?
In the flight control room. Please, you have to come up here now.
All
There's
right.
still a way out for us, but we don't have much time.
Yeah, original Kendra hates. Everyone hates. This one, girl just doing a job. She actively didn't want her team dead. Wait, now how the... Ah. I assumed because I'd gone up to a door that was bar me from entry. It was just like, oh, this will open up when the cutscene ends and that'll be the way forward. But no, I miscalculated. Oh, that's cleared up quite quickly. Or maybe I'm misremembering. Because I thought it was blocked by debris. And yes, I may need to buy some upgrades, but I don't know if I will get the opportunity to do so. I probably will. There's always something like that before the final boss, isn't there? Oh, you're not hologram.
You made it.
I tried to find you. Half the Ishimura is coming apart, and the other half swarming with those things. How'd you get here?
You cleared the way. I can always count on you.
Not this time. Daniel screwed me over.
You couldn't have known she would take the marker.
She left us to die.
There's still hope. You can recall the shuttle and remote pilot it from here. Bring back the marker and we can return it to Aegis 7.
Can you look at me when I'm talking?
You can make us
There we
whole
go.
again.
I just don't know what to believe anymore.
Not unitology, the end.
We'll know what to do.
Pressing button.
Recalling shuttle USG 09.
Did we just pull a reverse Uno card on her?
Damn it, Isaac! You don't know what you're doing!
I know. Someone's gonna answer for this.
You fucking kidding me? Shit!
Warning. Escape pod launch detected
Thing is,
from
she might be able to get around that.
09.
Escape pod. Damn! We lost her.
It doesn't matter. She can't escape her fate.
Oh, sorry. Twitchy finger.
But who can?
Recalling shuttle. That was nice. Nicole, what are you doing? What am I doing? Oh, was I just waiting for this to come back in? I should probably get down there, shouldn't I? Nope.
Isaac?
I know. Ishimura's finished. If we get on that shuttle, there's no going back.
Leave no regrets. Go. I'll reprogram the shuttle with our flight path to Aegis 7 and join you on board.
Or what? Oh yeah, we're returning the marker.
Be watching my back.
Cross my heart.
Now, are we also going to have to fight her? That took a while to dead. Longer than I expected. Yeah, sounds like your train driver was having fun. Okay, that wasn't useful. Should have just gone straight down here. Oh, hello, bastards. I've missed you, but I won't miss this time. That's 3 saw blades you took out of me. Cheeky little things. I was barely aware that I had any side missions anyway. So, looks like we're in the home stretch, folks. Lost track of who we were talking to. Was that girlfriend? Nicole was girlfriend. There she is. Nicole, who we just saw help us pull the shuttle back, is girlfriend. Yeah. Like, we got people to turn side missions into.
Nothing can stop us now.
Original madness would be more mining companies sent these people to literally forbidden space to mess with one planet with a giant do not mess with sign. Oh, big corporations, they'd be like that. Hi, Kine. Hi, Kine. You're about to leave the Ishimura. You slams enter repeatedly.
No. There's no going back.
Literally, I don't even have control anymore.
It's easier when there's nowhere to go but forward. This all began in the core of the planet.
Just realised this UI has a full QWERTY keyboard there. Winced. He keeps nodding off on the way. It's been a long day for Isaac. Oh dear, that's some popping.
If you're not ready, a miracle must be as terrifying as a nightmare.
I'm not sure I'm ready.
Hungry. It'll try to eat us alive.
Interesting if you have to fight her, but then much therapy required. I was referring to fighting Kendra. I think you need therapy anyway after this, and he did. Spoiler for the start of Dead Space 2. Do we have to animate them flying to the planet? Nah, just messing with his head all game, just have him losing sight. Like here. Where did Dr. Girlfriend go? Nicole, where are you? Game, what are you doing? You're acting a bit fucky. Oh, there you are.
You can upload the marker from the console. Come on.
I'm meant to do that, right? Hi, marker. Oh, hi, marker. Fuck.
Look. Light in the sky.
Gravity tethers on the Ishimura are failing. Tectonic
Oh yeah, there's a big ass rock on board.
The loading track leads directly to the excavation site.
Gotta hurry up, we're on a time frame here.
We'll be whole again. You and I can be together.
See, the way you're talking, it makes it sound like a thing I should absolutely not be doing.
Come on, we need to hurry.
Oh, now we need to hurry with you and your casual stroll. I see it. It's not going to stop me looting, though. Looting's too important. Okay, wrong room anyway. Don't have to look at the hanged people. Excuse me. Oh no, this wasn't the right way to go at all. Okay, maybe I do have to go in there and find a power thing. Are you flying? That's just not fair. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 I've had enough of this. Are you literally limbless? 'Cause it kind of seemed like you were limbless. Is there an obligatory legless joke here? Oh, what's a flappy bastard?
The marker signal changes us, recombines us. But there's
Now, where did that power thing go? Oh, there we are.
around the marker itself, the eye of the storm.
Fucking hell, right.
I've seen it. This pedestal. Why there?
It amplifies. The marker's pulse will be felt across the planet. The dead will sleep.
I'm still not sure whether to go for the limbs on those ones or the yellowy bit. The yellowy bits just seem more vulnerable. What a story, Marker. Anyway, how's your sex life? We'll be together again. One in the biomass. Or hell. Look, just push the button. No, I didn't fall for this in System Shock 2. I'm not falling for it here. Button. Or bastards, that's an option. Nope, that's an open one, not a stompy one. Oh no, this means tiny spiders. Bollocks! Things are annoying! Ow! Get back here! Finally remembering about the stasis module, that's an improvement at least. Not about my health though, Christ. Oh, I see you, you little shit. Ow! Ow! Two of them. Ganging up on me, not fair. Then again, I've been pretty fucking heavily outnumbered this entire game, and only now do I seem to be complaining about it. That was weird, I didn't seem to be doing any damage to this bastard.
Do you miss them, Isaac?
The Killian team? Yeah.
Medical empties
You're not
day
elf.
by day.
Damn it.
My friends left, came back in body bags, then came back. You wonder, is it insanity if everyone else sees what you see?
I never have lived short that place.
I mean, it's just fucked, mostly. That's what it is.
My one bright, shining star in that darkness. Isaac will find me.
And I found you. I was looking at you and you were found. You know, everything's fine. Nothing is the matter. Put that through. Meanwhile, the gravity towers. I'm fed up. Fed up with this world. Inside that shuttle definitely feels bigger than the outside. Which is weird because there's no loading transition between them. So there'll have to be some kind of portal trickery, if that were the case. Yeah, devotional candles have no place in a spaceship. Bit of incense, yeah, fine. Everyone likes that. Unless they're allergic, in which case, no, they don't like that at all. Chemical sensitivities are a thing. System shock 1. When you're not paying attention and you press the button just because it's a button. Oh, they get you good with that one. Oh, I found a button to press. Oh. Oh, I should have done literally anything else. Goal says, not the time for an after-action report therapy or dictating my memoirs. Can this wait until after we're away from the stabbies? There is a lot of stabby going on. Almost too much.
The marker won't move. We're losing time.
It's okay. Hit test connection. What's it say?
Power failure detected. Tether generator. Gravity control.
One of the ground
You know exactly which button you're referring to. You were paying attention, you pressed the button anyway to see what would happen.
We can't fail now.
I think I did, and I got so cavalier about it I didn't even save first, which was awfully silly. Actually, we'll save over the Chapter 10 one. And Chapter 12 is called Dead Space. That's the name of the game. Been trying new incense smells. Reasonably disappointed in the top 3. Something's called Dragon Blood. So edgy. Okay, whatever that is, less of it. I've had enough already. Empty scene my heat. I had a heat a minute ago. I'll persevere nonetheless. Eventually. Oh, thank you for the heat of that. See, the graffiti's not even in English anymore. That's how bad things have gotten. I'll veer towards this side when I do my flimmy flames, so the one doesn't grab me from behind. I don't know if it can just one-shot you, or if it's something that happens when your back's turned to them, or what. Basically, I fucking died, and I'm not entirely sure why. Aside from, I was attacked by bastards. That part's pretty obvious. And thank you for the hydrate if I didn't say so already. I think I did, but doesn't hurt to check. Gooey stuff. I have to trudge through it. Trudge. Where am I after? This way? Sure. Didn't spend your childhood playing Sierra games to not press a button like that. Exactly, it was half the premise of the Space Quest series.
Now entering tether control. Cross-contamination field engaged.
Let's keep up hydrating when fighting. I did. Okay, good. My memory's... Well, my memory's rubbish, but my manners aren't, apparently. Back in the day, he told me 3 responses to hydration. Yes, your buddy just got me, or my teeth are floating. Can't say I've ever hit that last one. Oh, look at all them pouches, though. Okay, let's trap myself down here.
Emergency elevator offline. Notifying maintenance. Power restored to west generator. Power restored to central generator.
Whee! Just notice those. Wait, what? There we go. Good thing those glow. Otherwise there'd be an absolute bike to detect. Okay, so I'm not going to put that in just a second. I'm going stompy stompy first. And maybe chargey stasisy. Who put that there? Silly place for it. Anyway. Come back. There we are.
Power restored to east generator.
More hydrat. Oh, that's not a happy noise.
Tether generators. Ready for restart.
Really? Because there's still... Oh yeah, that was the elevator. There's no hidden power behind this one. Oh well, I'll just restart the generator then and hope for the best. So what do I have to fight down here in this, you know, perfectly serviceable arena? Okay, so I have another way out.
Power's slowing again.
Doesn't necessarily mean I don't fight anything.
Sight's just up ahead. Make us whole.
You really need to stop saying that. Oh. Oh, this is gonna go wrong. Yeah, because I really want to dig into the depths of these fucking things. Ah, there it goes. There we go, got around that. Didn't run headlong into that, which was, let's face it, a possibility. I just know there's a bastard around here, so I'm kind of waiting for it. But nope, seem to have gotten away scot-free. Haha! Fighting in armor is dehydrating as hell, so yeah, that's a fair point. Isn't that the emergency action plan in Jurassic Park? Restart the generator and hope for the best? I mean, there was a hackerman, or rather the IT guy going rogue over pay. Oh, Christ. How does that guy sneak up on me? Jesus. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Christ. I used to have health. Now I have none healths. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Bicycle! When has an IT guy ever gone rogue over pay? Yeah, certainly never, you know, deleted all their code, claimed it as their own property, and then fucked off. No. It'll buff out, it's fine. Can give the armor to the next guy with no explanation as to what happened to it. I'm going to need me some stasis. Something is getting this in the face. Well, first come, first serve. There, one down. Ow. Oh no, why did I go into the place that slows me down? Terrible idea! And once again I am in I used to have health land. Dodge that one at least. Not so much the everything else. It's a fun game, but although if I just turned the difficulty down, I'd probably already finished. Right, so grab stasis, grab explodey thing, throw explodey thing, and pretty much from there hope for the best. I think still got quite close. More so than I would have liked. And maybe hanging around in that same place is not the way to go, considering I immediately get shanked from both sides. Not the way to go. There we go, one down. Oh no, my spine. It's my favourite spine. On the plus side, I think the big arm boy exploded himself. So it's done the rest of them an injury. Nope, he had not. Left me to do the job. Lazy bastard. Anyway, get the fuck away from him. And name master override. There's probably a quest that would have got me that access, but I did not do it. There we go. Same tactic as before, get into that supple back flesh. And I just feel like running is a good point. A good thing to do right now. Uh-huh. Hopefully I won't get ganked from behind by that other thing. You know, the ones with the three headlights. I don't remember how many rounds I need to do on that thing to kill it, unfortunately, so God knows what's going to happen here. Come on. I swear to God, Isaac just runs when he feels like it sometimes. Quite frustrating. Oh. Upgrades. Or just health packs. Maybe just health packs. 2 axioms you have about games. 1. Games should be fun. 2. You shouldn't tell someone else how to have fun. As long as it's still fun, it's all good. Exactly. Playing a game on easy is fun for you. Play it on easy. But do I go for... No, I don't go for upgrades, because... possibly won't even get a chance to do anything with them. But did just get myself 30,000 goddamn credits. Actually no, we'll have 2 of those. Now, logically I should have saved before doing that, but I don't know where save flying was. 3. You should be able to determine your own level of enjoyment from a game. 4. Untitled Goose Game. That's it. That's the rule. I find myself unable to argue that point. little stasis recharge. Transport the marker through the junction. Oh yeah, that thing. So does that mean the terminal's going to work now? It is! Yay! Okay, then I'll eventually go through here. And just get myself to a slightly happier level of health. Thank you very much. I mean, it's surprising how that game resonated with so many people. Who knew that such a high percentage of the population wanted to be an untitled goose? I know I keep making that joke, but I still find it funny. Like the entire reason the goose is angry because he's unable to own land or something. Just to share something about your timeline. Ides of March is just a holiday about back pain. So it's like my national holiday. Do I get it off work? I would like to get it off work. Okay. Camera's behaving a bit weird. Oh, there we go. We're back to normal now. Not sure what happened there. Ooh, is this glowy and blowy upable? It was. Oh, that just looks like I've given an entry point to a bastard. Not this bastard though. Apparently you came from somewhere else. I don't even know if I'm going the right way, but I want to collect things before I check. Oh, right. Well, that's not helpful. I'm not even sure I got that first one down, but apparently I did. Yay me. I say before something moved in front of me and I was like, oh shit, I was wrong. Apparently not. Thank you for the quote borders. Oh, boo Hess Rizalka. Look, they weren't going to lead good lives after this. I don't like the term mercy kill, but that is frankly what it was. Hi, bastard. No legs for you. Oh, it went red there. Why did it go red there? Why am I going back down again? Oh, that is the right place. So apparently I did something up there on my journey and activated this console. I don't remember doing that. Either that or that console was working the whole time and I didn't notice. A distinct possibility, to be fair. Button, button, button. No, the answer was you're pointless. Just a weird thing your dyslexic ass brain decided to repeat the same wrong answer. Oh, you don't be a square. Right. Worst designed spaceship ever. Well, thankfully we're not on a spaceship anymore. We're on a colony where they decided to house a copy of an alien marker that drove everybody mad and turned them into monsters. So I'm not even sure design entered the picture. I'm on top, PlayStation controller joke. Way. my objectives are in all caps again. That's never good. Oh dear. I'm nearly there. The horror is nearly done. Oh, maybe I have to shoot something. Is that thing does not want to turn on. Or maybe I just need to get out of range of this fucker. Maybe I just run over here? Maybe I just run Isaac over here. Isaac, run! Okay, well this would be a start. Okay, frankly, I'm not sure how much help that was. Now, the next stage would be go across this bridge, but yeah. Did I get it? Oh, fell in half. That seems like a pretty good sign to me. But there's nothing to vandalize here, so new plan needed. Maybe if I just ignore the death tentacle, it'll go away. Somehow I feel like that was never going to be an option. It would be nice, because that's what I do with most of my problems. It is a terrible tactic and I do not recommend it. Right, so presumably I've got another one of those big orange balls to shoot. But I cannot see it. Nah. Nah. No. Not survey. And I'm not getting guided, so I'm going to have to work this one out myself. What are you? You're just light fixtures? Might just be light fixtures. Boop, 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 boop. Nope. Right, so big fleshy mound kind of stops here, but goes on down this way. God damn it, what do I do? What do I do? Icky in the hunt for things to make go burst. Exactly what I'm trying to do, but they're not giving me the things to burst. Will this be the last stream we hear half the Windows startup noise? Hopefully, because I imagine it's driving certain people up the wall. The one objective from code... oh, there it is. From Condemned 2, you'll never forget it. I don't know that one. I only played through the first one. Weirdly, I just went over to a friend's house. I think it might have been to help him install Windows, because I had internet access and he didn't, or something like that. Oh no, I think I had a Windows CD. That's how far back we're going. Stasis for everyone except you, which I can hopefully take down quickly. Okay, more stasis. You asked for it. And he just got a 360. And I ended up, whilst we were waiting for the Windows install, completing Condemned 2. Condemned 1 even. I was very disappointed to find out that a certain choice results in the exact same goddamn thing happening, just with a different achievement. So it's not free yet, but we can go over here now. Which means I shoot one more glowy thing, fight a couple of more bastards, and mayhaps we shall be done with this place.
The hive mind is coming. You have to make us fall.
Again, I don't like that you keep saying that. Granted, Isaac is not asking for an explanation. He should be, and that's on him. I ain't getting a choice in that matter. But that's not the kind of phrase one decides to just accept. I actually really like the Windows startup noises from 95 to 98. Nice noise.
John.
Well, nostalgia.
Don't die.
Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Oh, egg on my face. Yeah, poster check. Condemned to objective was run for your life. Yeah, fair. Food ordered, yes. Just rewatched The Good Place, so immediately thought ignoring the problem is usually better than throwing a Molotov. Usually. Because you'll still have a problem either way. If you ignore the problem, it won't go away. If you throw a Molotov, you'll have a new, different problem. Okay, well, I'll be able to do this bit faster at least. Come on, bastard arm. I know you want to pop out. I'm way too far gone to turn back now, so I should probably stop taunting you. Ow. Let you get too close. There we go. Excellent. Now, should have actually stayed in that place because I believe that's where I shot the next one from. There it is. Is it just keeping that tentacle arm dead because I've dealt with it once? That would be odd. Oh no, I think I just heard. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that is just entirely too many bastards. You need to budget for this shit. But, you know, survival horror game, that is, you know, literally the point. Ah! Yeah. Nope. Pick up the items, please. That is why I wanted to pick up the items at a distance rather than going anywhere fucking near that place. Right, so liberal use of stasis will occur from this point on, I think. Egg on double sausage and egg McMiffin. Egg McMiffin. Come on, where's the rest of yous? There we go. Ow! Limbs. Lack thereof. Oh my lord, I'm starting to run out of these. So is that them all now? Can I console? I would like to console. I still hear grumblings. I assume it's that arm. But I'm not sure. If this gives me a failure state because the arm just goes and grabs the marker, I will be unhappy. Ah, sneaky stab avoid. Oh shit, I genuinely out of those blades. Oh bloody hell. Please tell me that game paused. Hiya Gabby, what's your clip?
Until that time, here is the finished look. Okay, I can hear it again now. Oh, here we have it. The pirate.
Excellent. Was that? I mean, I'm getting ghost pirate. Was that a particular ghost pirate? And also, thank you very much for the raid, Gabby. Welcome in, and your lovely viewers. I don't think you were meant to copy and paste this message for the raid part, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. You probably got told copy the message, and you did. Fiddling with me braids. Pirates of the Caribbean, yes. Yeah. So, you know, of our raiders tonight, we've had it was his Kirsten side, I do believe. If the thing is gonna tell me the thing, plus activity feed, that's the phrase. Yes. His Kirsten just came in. A lovely variety streamer. Very funny guy. Impossibly posh British sounding, despite not being all that posh. So he says. I assume he's like a billionaire. He sounds like one. And Artful Gabby you've just seen. Also variety streamer, but also does excellent body paints. Thing. Do the thing. Who do thing? Me do thing? You do thing? Someone else do thing. I am unsure. Well, thank you ever so much for joining in. What were you up to? Let's have a look. Ah yes, more Dragon Age Inquisition. It's true, I sleep under a pile of money. What indeed? Thank you, Willowise. Is it Zimbabwean dollars that you've just stapled together into a duvet? Well, more of a sheet, I guess. Or a cover. There we go. How did you get on in Dragon Age Inquisition? Did you enter the hinterlands? Sorry, I'll put a pound in the swear jar for that one. A well-timed what? Indeed, indeed. Explain why you're always tired. We indeed in the hinterlands, and you will never leave. You sleep under a pile of debt. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Al. And I suppose a lot of us do. But thank you for coming in, everyone. I think you all know me by now, but I play games, usually retro games. I decided on Dead Space Remake because it came out. I was in the middle of a fight there, and a quirk of my setup is that it'll pull me out of the game because it focuses on a different window when somebody gets a shout out, and somebody gets a shout out when they raid in. So at least the game paused for me, so I wasn't just in the middle of I'm in you raided, that's brilliant, but I'll get to you in a second. But I did actually forget whether or not the game did in fact pause when you alt tab out of it, and it does. It paused for me. You sleep under a squirrel-infested ceiling. That's not better. Have you tried duvets? They're wonderful. No, I'm not gonna be that cruel. But yes, I play games. Here they are. I have a beard. I did have a rehearsed spiel for this, but apparently I got sick of it. So this is what you're getting, and it is quite accurate. I play the games, and here we are. But lovely to have you all in here. He's good beard, or good games. Well, good games when they're not fucking killing me. Speaking of which, I play games. Here they are. I have a beard. Here it is. And I might be from Glasgow. I mean, the evidence is shaky on that. It's hard to say. If you ignore a certain redeem. It is a fluffy beard. It is actually recently trimmed, so it's not as fluffy as it could be. But that's the consequence of my hair growing out rather than down. So I have tried to grow my hair long before, and it was turning into a wafro, and that is just not me. I don't have the curls for it anymore. Scottish lad with a penchant for games and hugs with friends. I can think of worse descriptions. It's quite a good one. The fluffy will return in time. It do be like that. It does like to come back. Anyway, I was in the middle of fuckness. Let's give that another go and see what happens. Oh. Ow. All of this is ouch. Oh, we are very near the end of Dead Space Remake, by the way, so if you don't want to get spoiled on the ending, that's something to bear in mind. You explode.
There,
And you'll explode me if I don't get out of your bloody range. There we go. Nicole, I didn't hear what you said, but if you said make us whole again, I swear to fucking God. You're obsessed, lady. No, not that. No, not that. No, not that. See, it was an item, and I was pointing right at it and doing the kinesis thing, and yet. And bloody yet. You know what, I'm gonna risk it. I'm going to traipse. It was a terrible idea. Luckily I have some health to combat that a little. Also good quad pot and clips. Ah, I'm glad to hear. Make us one with our God, Nicole. Turn it down a little. Oh, we are really near the end of Dead Space. I did not realise we were quite so near to the end.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
Nicole.
We're whole again. We are whole.
Are we? Oh no. It's a giant flare this whole time. So we're gonna get a friendly flying ship visitor in a second. Probably gonna finish tonight, yeah. I mean, I've never seen KP and Gemma together at the same time, so could be the same person. We're whole milk again. Oh yeah, I should do the thing rather than just staring at my girlfriend. Was it girlfriend? Certainly they seem to be together in some way. I just don't remember the specifics.
Come on.
An error of type 294671 has occurred.
There's no fixing this.
Let her go, Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
Where are you pointing a gun at that then? Thank you very much for the subscription, KP.
But if you still won't see it, I'll help you. One last time. Rig link override. This time, watch to the end.
Oh no.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you.
Well, thank you for the follow, Jesse.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything.
Yeah, this is the big spoiler cutscene, by the way.
It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing. Just had a talk. That's all this research was in the end. Not much, is it? Just had to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer. It spoke. And then it listened.
She's smiling?
Stop, I said. Maybe it understood, but... I can't return what was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac? I loved you. I always loved you.
Jacob Temple for her, and Nicole for you.
That's who she was holding.
Jacob. No. Nicole's been dead this whole time. And you knew, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew something wasn't right, but she'd been through so much. And
At least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else into its puppet. Give me the loader remote.
Oh no, she's a bit too far gone.
We're whole again. For Christ's sake, I'm not going to ask again, Cross.
No! Enough people have died!
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Actually, I think the chapter names are the same.
It's better this way, Isaac. You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you.
Oh, there's no hope then. Fantastic. I feel better.
Tectonic will drops, all this will be buried. Just like Earth God wanted.
Oh, pass.
Warning. Seismic activity increasing. Evacuate to safe location.
Hounds to evacuate. Oh, this seems like a flamethrower type of corridor. Considering all the sludge and stomp through. Did the game really just give me credits at this point? More loot. Ah, I can run again. Glorious freedom. Oh, that's a lot of health to be giving me though. A lot of health. And even more of it. Jesus. I think we can all guess what's coming up now. Personally, I hope it's a save point. And no, I don't have a vendetta against lockers, I just accidentally clicked. Sav, no. Dire rich man. Well, Isaac, you're incomprehensibly scarred. The woman you love is dead. But yeah, well, it's pretty happy. Your bank isn't showing. Your bank account isn't showing a sad face instead of a dollar amount, or whatever you use in the future. Oh. Oh, there is a shuttle here. I just didn't see it.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Well, just let me off of this godforsaken place. Disarm me if you want. Oof. You ever get hit in the front so hard you fly forward like 20 meters? Oh, she didn't even get dragged off. That was just splatted. Oh, that was a lot of. There's a lot of item boxes. Can we not just wait for all that to fall on it? What are you doing? What are you up to? Oh, I don't like being in near any of these things. I can't move them myself, so gotta assume they're there for your benefit. Ow. Okay, now let's go full auto. Kinda need it. I don't have the aiming. Alright. Next. Nearly. One more dangly. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. No, I don't think I can shoot it now. There. Come on, come on, come on. Damn it. Not quite. Oh, penis. Fuck, I'm gonna lose. Yeah. Was that just a loud scream? Also, why did I think it would be a good idea to have a flamethrower here? Oh, I think it just answered my own question. Save all the other ammo for something else. That something else would be... Oh! Ow! Not you. The big bastard behind you. Oh boy, where did you come from? Ow! Oh, hello, sir. Oh, that no, that's struggle. Let's press E many times. And we drop health packs. I'm very grateful for that. Okay, what am I shooting at now? Oh, no. You're too close. Well, there goes all the health I picked up. Well, Earth is doomed. I tried. Oh, dear. It's like you walk into the boss level of Wolfenstein 3D, there's a room full of health and ammunition. Shit just got real. In the original, people cheered at her death. In this remake, more inclined to feel sad another life was lost. But yeah, I can see the reason behind that change. It makes sense to me. Alright, one more go. And by one more go, I mean several hundred more goes as I try desperately to get this right. Can we skip this bit? Or... excuse the bit.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Yeah, a bit of roly-poly would have cleared all this up, Al. Oh, are you really gonna make me sit through this the whole time?
Don't die.
Will do, Borders. Or at least I'll bear it in mind. I'll do my best. Well, thank you for the redeems, Borders and DB. Right. Let's do this. Come on, Isaac, it's gun time. It's giant gun time. Or giant industrial tool repurposed as a weapon time.
This is all I got left.
Interesting. Took it one ball, and I didn't do the reaction. Oh no, I thought I'd taken it two, but I only took it one. Ow! Really shouldn't have stayed in one place. Definitely
Reinforcements
shouldn't
have
said
arrived.
Jesus! Hello, Goblin Hellion, welcome in. Let's see a clip from you.
I'm like tearing up. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Our little tuxedo cat.
Cat. Oh, jeez. So it's been a raid heavy kind of night tonight. I don't know what to do with myself. But there was kitties. There was kittens. For some reason I was getting Monster Hunter vibes from that. Is that what the clip was from? But in any case, hello. Welcome in. Thank you ever so much for the raid and bringing your lovely folks over. You're playing Guild Wars 2. You see, I've heard good things about Guild Wars and never really got into it. There's very few MMOs I've been able to play for any length of time. So I've kind of put the genre to one side, basically. But how was your stream? Did you have fun? Was it a good time? Just before we go ahead with anything, we are on the final boss of Dead Space Remake. So if you don't want that spoiled for yourself, then... Oh, you're out of agile. Okay, well, I'll start that spiel again. That might make sense. I was just saying hello and thank you to raiding in. I was asking if the clip was from Monster Hunter and if you had a good time playing Guild Wars 2. But also a warning that we're on the final boss of Dead Space Remake. So if you don't want to get spoiled on how that game ends, now would be the time to leave. Don't begrudge you at all. But that is a thing. But yes, thank you ever so much. Hello everybody from Goblin Hellions channel. If you don't know me, I'm Gordon/Ikifu/hi. I play basically whatever the hell I want, usually found in the realms of retro in one way or another, and I guess I kind of am here because it's a remake of a 10-year-old game, 11, 12? It's older game. Oh, good. Yeah, it was Monster Hunter. Busy crying about cats. Well, cats? These cats. Guild Wars was fun. Just getting back into it. Hi, I'm dead. God damn it, Al. If you don't want to hear a Scotsman swear a lot, yeah, there is that too. Oh dear. Right. You're not Dad though, Rizalka. I know this to be true. So, if y'all are okay with proceeding on, now that I've given the spoiler warning, I shall go back to my second attempt at the final boss. Of all the times to redeem no cursing, TT. Oh, by Jove, this will be a task. Because I have died it to this boss once. I have died it to many other things. Good luck,
This
have
guy
fun.
is unfucking believable.
Unfuck. That close to messing it up immediately. Yes, rip me indeed. Hence the question mark. Oh, I get you now. Blumenek. Hi, I'm Mum doesn't have the same ring. No, it's definitely the stereotype of dad humor, I find. Okay. Ah! Chaos immediately. Actually, this is going to be a particular challenge considering how I've been referring to basically any enemy. Okay, stasis does nothing. Good to know. Have they spawned any friends yet? Oh. That hurted me. There we go. That's a start. I hit it, but I didn't explode it. There we go. Getting somewhere now. So I have to do the last one and then put up with a cavalcade of this boy's friends. Okay. It's all the orbs, right? All the glowy orbs. And we're on to friends. On to the friends gauntlet. Yeah, I do like this weapon quite a lot, but it does mean I can only really focus on one enemy at a time. Unless I stasis them. Really, I should use the stasis a lot more. I've only really recently remembered to utilize it. Much to my detriment, I'm sure. Okay, you can explode. And you can be in bits, as tradition dictates. Yes, I finally remembered the keyboard shortcut for use the stasis module. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, this isn't going well. Right, flamethrower. Oh, yeah. Alan was nearly doing it anyway. Oh no, you're getting too close now. I don't like it. Did I just fire into this thing? Also, I've got no idea how long the no cursing goes for. Probably 5 minutes. Seems like the kind of thing I would set. Maybe there's things I threw in there. Or maybe it just opens up and exposes it all at once, all the time, for no good reason. Like bosses do, you know? It's the dad's joke. No, dad. Wait. I think I died mid-heal there. That was a very odd one. All enemies are Paul. Is bad Paul or good Paul? Oh, sorry, I didn't even see the Go Full Glasgow there. My bad. I was in the middle of quite a hectic fight. Interesting theory on how the gun is actually far more helpful for this final boss than it was for basically every other necromorph, because the necromorphs are dead flesh being puppeted around, and the hive mind, however, is actually a living being. Good theory. Never crossed your mind that this thing was living in any way other than the necromorphs. I like it. It's a solid theory, I have to admit. Boss was designed by Otacon, so he installed a weak point because, well, because Kojima. Yeah, he is bad for that.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
So I'll follow this up while we have the unskippable cutscene. You missed the Ravenloft game. Did it not go on? It's a shame that I couldn't continue with that, but I had too many things going on. I couldn't yet have another game in there. I didn't have the brain space, frankly. But, Ravenloft is an option after Thunderscape. Is that just the name of the game, Ravenloft, or is it called something else? I'm assuming you're referring to one of the old RPGs. Apparently Ford made David Hayter make the Solid Snake ad for one of their cars. I saw that, yeah. Incredibly mundane story behind it and all. That was a kind of delayed reaction there. Interesting. Yeah, thank you for the objective update. Would have never figured that out. Some context clues were available in this, I feel. Ow. Should probably stop getting hit by that, in fairness. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. There we go, that one was weakened already, so prime candidate for shusting. No, 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 no. Over here we are now. Where there are fewer balls. Not completely ballless, but ow! I've had quite enough of this taking damage thing, I'll be honest. Do I have enough to finish off that last ball? Probably not. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Right. On to the everything else. Oh, hello. Ow! There we go, that's a little leg up for me. Somebody got exploded there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, no, no. That was too close to me being exploded. And that's not what I'm after at all. Ow! Didn't get out of the way in time, that's on me. Oh, for goodness sake. Thunderscape is very brown. Okay, I should have read those in a different order. Lost stream without you in scheduling. What? Strat's possession first, then Stone Prophet. Thunderscape is very brown. You believe. Thank you. We will get this done. Didn't need that backup. Had planned after all. Accidentally hit the start key. That's not helpful at all. Okay, I'm gonna attempt something very stupid. Gonna reload. Then I'm gonna trigger the cutscene, run off for a pee and come back down before it's done. I believe in myself a little bit. Woo, stupid, yeah. Here we go.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it. Isaac.
Bloody slippers slowing me down. Guessing no hands are getting washed. Shush. One does not ask such questions in polite company. Pause. Also, surely the no cursing is done by now, but we'll see how long I can go for the rest of this boss fight. Not long is my guess. And again, I just stand there while he does that attack. It's not my best tactic. In fact, tactic would be a bit of a grandiose term for it, frankly. Or sustain. Oh, did it again. Didn't start running the instant that happened, although I think I actually got tentacled. That's what happened there. Definitely got tentacled there. Could have ran a bit more. Could have maybe mitigated that a bit. I swear those things don't take damage when he's spitting out the buzz. Ow! Don't get hit by the flying balls either. That's also bad. Let's pick up some items. Right, where's your friends coming, Faye? See, one at a time. I've got that. That I have down pat. It's when everybody else shows up that problems really start. Although if more of my enemies want to blow themselves up, I'm kind of okay with that happening. That's not a problem for me. But when they blow me up, that's when I start getting narky. Narky, is that the word I meant to use? That's what I've said now. Oh no. Extreme cuddles. No, these are bad cuddles and I do not want them. Oh nope, still in a hurty state. Wasn't anticipating that one. Okay, now at least get to find out what the next stage of the boss is. Me dying? Probably. Oh no, I do remember what the next stage of the boss is. It's me dodging those, hopefully. And then shifting these. Okay, one down. Moving is for cowards. Trust in your armor. I do not. I applied this armor myself, ergo I do not trust it. Not with my life. Not with the contents of my shopping basket. Okay. Seems to be in a nice rhythm for avoiding the, what do you call it? Tentacles. It's a weird word to completely forget about. Come on, do it again. Do the trick. Ah, run through acid. Maybe not my wisest plan. Okay, if this keeps up, just like this, I might have it. I might have this. Or you might spray twice. That's new. Oh, now I'm fenced in. Not liking this. Yeah, I'm finding this part of the boss fight actually a hell of a lot easier. Come on. Just one more ball. Find a shield and parry it. Casual. What kind of shield does one use against this? Dare I ask? Where's that gonna land? It was not clear. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through this. Get to the big side of the place where I am fenced in. I need enough room to run in a straight line for a little bit. Come on. Come on. What else you got? What's your next trick? Oh, this is an old one. How the hell am I meant to hit that? Fucking... Please don't let me die here. I could not take it. Thank Christ. Oh, got this. Thank you. Unless there's another stage. Al! Thank you for believing me, Bree. I'm gonna call those things chesticles, even though I probably shouldn't. They're on the chest, they're... Yeah, actually, let's just forget that one ever happened. I may not dare ask. Well, now I know. Leave the planet. You have screwed up this mission so badly that your only option is to leave forever. Oh, an item. More credits! I can meaningfully spend these. Flagora from Metroid Prime. I so need to get around to Metroid Prime. I would play the remake if I had a Switch, but I do not. Always believe in you. Thank you. My final paycheck. Feels pretty paltry considering what I just pulled off. How long have I been muted for? Sometimes button does not behave. Yes, thank you for the beliefs, everyone. Time for that final cutscene, indeed.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
And that's all the video there was. Okay, it's over. Deep breaths, everyone. There it is. Him removing the helmet more often in this one kind of reduces the impact a little. It does. So, why did you not stream Metroid Prime Remastered? Did you want to play it yourself first, or what? Yeah, you didn't know the full video. Yeah, poor lad. Oh, Nick. You even played this. How did you forget? Streamed the original already, you just wanted to enjoy it. Fair dues. And I believe you did enjoy it, I think I asked. Poor Coist. Did we clip that moment in the latest Little Man of Ashes quadrilogy? I can't remember. The Dark Pictures Anthology? That's the one. The Devil and I. And Me. Devil and I is the Slipknot song. Okay, I'll just start all that again. Did we clip that moment from The Devil and Me? Thank you, Al. Might stream Dread after Pathfinder. You're up to part 27 of it now. Who knew an RPG based on a TTRPG based on another TTRPG could take a long time to stream? Keep these guys away from Halo, especially after that streaming show. John would take his helmet off instantly. You bloody would. Hollywood does like to get those helmets away. So it's a miracle the Mandalorian happened at all. Ah, oh, jeez. Well, okay. First of all, I'm going to get my slippers back because they fell off when I came down the stairs. Definitely clipped my head and body going backwards. We did indeed. Anyway, now that Dead Space is over. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Because that's flickers. Because of power stuff. There we are. Today's episode of Mandalorian won't spoil anything, but part of it that is not where you expected it to go. Mind you, I naively expected the Book of Boba Fett not to turn into the Mandalorian halfway through, but here we are. But yeah, I'll be watching it soon. Rushed so much my slippers fell off. It happens more often than you think on those stairs. They're not a snug fit, those slippers. So I'll maybe get them again, but one size down. Because these ones are starting to fall apart a little bit, so wouldn't feel too wasteful doing that. Oh, jeez. And yes, the entire credits are playing here because that just feels like the polite thing to do for all these people who spent all their time making this game under the thumb of EA as well. So that's, you know, that's going to be fun. Only Carl Urban and Pedro Pascal seem to be able to handle wearing a helmet. You know, at least Pedro got to take his off. You know, Carl Urban, not even once. Hell, I don't even know if that's happened in the comics. I'm assuming you're referring to Dread. You have two sets of house shoes, really just slippers with a firm sole. They are amazing, you love them so much. I do like mine quite a lot. They've got memory foam in them. So, combine that with my standing desk, and I can get quite a lot of standing in during a regular workday. Oh, you did get new slippers today, yes. The sheepskin ones. Are they ridiculously cozy? next week. We've got 2 Mandos waiting. 2 Last of Us and took me a second to figure out what you were saying there. Yes, a Star Trek pick hard. They both emote so well, even through a helmet. Well, it helps that Judge Dredd only has one emotion, but you should get a standing desk. If you can plump up the cache, I would recommend one that you can switch between standing and sitting. Slippers never stay on feet, but if they were as comfy as sheepskin ones, you might deal with it. Birthday money. A voucher for free delivery. Excellent. And several Taskmaster New Zealand and several Taskmaster Australia. We've got a lot to watch, is the point. Super comfy. Yes. Excellent. I kind of dread to think what the workplace experience department did. Because either they're working for the interests of the company or the employees, and if it's EA, I'm kind of thinking it's going to be for the sake of the company. Bit tight, but I think that's just because they're so fluff. It depends on, you know, what the consequence of that is. If they feel too tight and your feet get squished, or your toes get squished, that is a bad. If they stay on when you're going up and down the stairs, that is a good. Although, in fairness, like, if these slippers were just the tiniest bit tighter, I think they'd be perfect. Because I can kind of, like, wiggle my feet around in the slipper, so I think I've got the wrong size. But any more than that, and I wouldn't get that kind of forget I'm wearing them type of thing, which is also a nice feeling. He has 2 emotions, lawful angry and lawful proud. And they both look exactly the same. But you know which one he's emoting, that is a tell. No doubt more to watch from other things coming up before we know it. Well, I was saying earlier, the Resident Evil 4 remake is starting to sneak up on me. So, in a way, I'm glad to get this done. Get to the end of it finally, especially after the time we had at the beginning when OBS kept freezing. On the other hand, I have to think of a one-shot for next week, because Resi 4 Remake won't be out until then. One day we'll get back to playing something. Maybe. It is possible. Continuous development? That kind of implies they've got plans for this beyond the single-player experience, what I just finished. The demo is good, so I guess you won't cancel your pre-order. See, I don't like to pre-order on principle, because it's a digital game. It's not going to run out of units or anything like that. On the other hand, as a kind of set and forget, I might do it for this one, because I know for absolute damn sure I'm going to buy it. Hope hydrate and posture check. You pre-ordered a physical copy. Well, as far as I know, the digital copies on console aren't much cheaper. And, you know, you've got something you can actually potentially use if the servers go down. And you're not dumb, you were just a little impulsive, is my diagnosis of that one. Procedural, interesting. I wonder where that came into play. There are quite a few people. How fast does the fast forward go? I'm not going to skip over anyone's name because they don't deserve that. Oh shit. Nearly skipped over people's names. Should not have gotten curious. And of course we're damn well going to show the QA people. Because, I mean, it's a sizable list, so maybe it's complete, but no, it just ended right there. No way that's complete, I would say. And then quality verification. Then there's more people. Intriguing. So that's a funny thing, though. I've set that big thing for myself. Go through Resident Evils 1 through 4. Go through remakes 1 through 4. I've got no goddamn clue what I'm going to do after that. Not a Scooby. But at least my computer's in better working condition and it isn't just bloody freezing on me all the time. To be fair, that wasn't the computer, that was OBS, but the inciting incident behind me reinstalling Windows, which fixed all of that, was me opening Firefox and it looked like it was scrolling about 15 frames per second. And that's when I was like, no, the reinstall happens now. We don't assure quality, we verify it, and they engineer it. Yes, we have verified that this game has quality. What do you mean we were meant to find out if it was good or not? Povia? Rizalka, don't swear. Bloody hell. I think some of my water went down the wrong way. It has sadly fixed everything for you. Because we seemed to have gotten away with the whole around 10:30 your computer freezes for a second. Isn't that the most buzzword job title ever? Quality verification. Since quality assurance does have its own department and purpose, it's like, we assure thing. It's not a good title, but I guess it's a blanket term for quite a few specialised roles. The thing you'd be glad you didn't need to do it a second time. What, this game? It was taxing. I am glad I played it. I did enjoy playing it. I'm not going to jump into it again right away. I'm not sure my nerves can do it. Sorry, person was talking to you. Yeah. I guess I do have a good time with the Povias, but I think that's more because we've got multiple people taking the piss out of them. This was the stated goal of game's look and playability. Our department's job is to make sure that you aren't all liars. Software engineers in test. So, test engineers? Maybe? Sadly, just because of how much work was involved in fixing it, but glad the 10:30 freeze is over. I guess I use a lot fewer licenses than you do, and that is going to be a pain in the arse to put all those back in place. Especially if there's not a good system. God, music, calm down. If there's not a good system in place for revoking license usages. Oh, blimey. And you're there to bounce off when playing a Povia. Yeah, that's half the charm, in my opinion. One thing that might be tempting is I got my MX4 SIO to work with a nice large SD card. If you don't know what that is, essentially someone's made a PS2 memory card you can plug an SD card into. Use that combination of something called remake boot. You can run games off the SD card, and it's actually faster than what they did previously, which was running the games off of USB. Because the USB is 1.0. It is not fast. It has trouble with FMV playback at 480i. Wonder if you should just reinstall Windows when you switch to the SSD rather than transferring an image. I do like a clean install and then just cherry picking stuff to put back in. What I should do actually is take an image of my work machine, because if there's one thing I want to be able to back up in a hurry, that's the one. Everything else, not too fussed. I can build it up again whenever I have time. ZBrush's deactivation didn't work, so you have an IT ticket for it. Blah. You were hoping PS2 games were coming. I don't know what I would play, and it would be more just a test to see if it works, and an excuse to use the OSSC. Which reminds me, I did order a new SCART cable. I need to double check if that's working. Director of anti-cheat in a single player game. Yeah, that is curious. I don't remember them adding a multiplayer component in for this. Curious, curious, curious. Ah, dear. But I didn't see what RTO was, so I've got absolutely no idea what all these people were doing. Nope, not a clue. For some reason that Buffy PS2 games comes to mind. I feel like there was 2 Buffy games. I've got one of them on the Xbox, and I think it is just called, you know, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer the game, or something generic like that. Never got too far in it. Oh dear. But yeah, it's just like most of the things I play, it's a case of what is in my immediate cone of vision or taking up space in my brain that I might get away with playing on stream. You remember Chaos Bleeds or something? I think I remember that as well, yeah. I don't think that's the one I have. Like I said, I think there's 2. If one of them just has a generic game and the other has a subtitle, I'm gonna guess Chaos Bleeds was the later one. For some reason, the first thing that comes to mind on PS2 is Urban Reign, which is essentially the closest thing I think we got in that era to 3D Streets of Rage. But it's more mission based, so you get like fighting game style mechanics, but you can run around in an area, and believe it or not, the mission every time seems to be beat a guy up in some description. Sid the Dummy being a PC as a back of the box feature. He was in one fucking episode. You find a lot of these development houses have a fetish for anti-cheat, encrypting saves, etc. Yeah, they can have their preference, but they're explicitly employing somebody for that, or at least putting them in the credits under that title, at which point people will look and start asking questions. Been listening. You playing a Buffy game? I was just thinking of stuff that I could play and somehow... Oh yeah, Rizalka mentioned the Buffy PS2 game. And I mentioned I had that one of them for Xbox. But it was sad. Well, the episode. I've actually not been through Buffy in yonks. I don't remember that episode all that great, actually. Oh, you played it, Papaya? What did you reckon? What did you reckon of that game? You should rewatch this and see how it holds up. Specifically, you played it as a sort of work test during my brief time working at Bandai Namco. They used an old build of Urban Reign as a way to run the new testers through their paces. Oh, it was Urban Reign you played. You know, there's a great amount of simplicity to it. That cannot be denied. But it does have an upgrade system. I'm a sucker for those. Music, chill. And honestly, I got a fair bit out of it. I see. Love Buffy. Only finished a rewatch like a few weeks ago. Ah. I've more recently been through Angel, because I'd never been all the way through that one before. It's actually not terrible. Had potential. Now that, for what it is, which is, there's 100 missions where you beat up a bunch of guys and you upgrade your stats, which turns out to be kind of pointless because you actually just, you get enough experience throughout the course of the game to completely fill everything out. But I enjoyed it. Usually rewatch Angel not long after. Excellent. Excellent. I'm sorry about season 4. I wasn't responsible or anything. I'm just sorry. It's the slog you have to get through to get season 5. Season 4 is terror. That is terror. You've been meaning to rewatch Buffy, but too many other things. I spent a lot of time cheating, modding, and reverse engineering. Please see Axioms 1 and 2. Games should be fun, and don't tell me how to have fun. You have opinions on single-player anti-cheat. I don't get it. I don't know why you would do that. That does not make sense to me. To the point where somebody of doing that makes it into the credits. Like, if they did it for fun in an afternoon, well, take more than an afternoon probably, but if they did it on their own for fun, then yeah, sure, but you don't put that in the credits. You remember when cheats were freaking rewards? Exactly. Bring back big head mode. Sounds like something somebody who was responsible for Season 4 would say. No. And the sad thing is, I was watching that, looking at one of the characters, I won't name them to avoid spoilers, but thinking, man, I would have killed to have that role back in the day. The person playing that role did not have a good time. And that's all I shall say. Only thing you can think of is to make sure someone cheating for speedrun purposes obvious. I feel like they wouldn't give a shit about speedrunning. And besides, cheating to, you know, go faster in a speedrun, it's kind of their whole thing. Text logs awarded. What? New Game Plus. So there is a reason to go back specifically quite quickly. Stopped modding specifically because Owlcat demanded people email them to get permission to mod. Oh, fuck off. It's like they've never heard of the PC modding scene. Speedrunners can tell a cheat from a mile away. They know the system's better than the devs. Some of them do, and most of the time that is the case, but you know, some people have gotten away with cheating for absolute fucking years. And someone not enjoying himself in a role just makes you think of Voyager. I was talking about Angel. I shall not mention the character name to avoid spoilers. Whew, well, that was a lot, wasn't it? That is 11 o'clock now. I think it's best that we leave it there. But it has been good. Had some... Holy shit, I've had some raids. My god. It has been a busy, busy time. They'll put on the ending screen, which is now animated. And doesn't have, you know, social links for no particular reason. Which one of you is raid again? There we are. Okay, nobody I'm comfortable raiding in that list. What about the full Twitch list? No, I'm not seeing anything. The pitfalls of streaming this late on a Wednesday. Oh. Yes, into bed with me. Oh, thank you all for coming and hanging out, and thank you for all the raids. Holy shit. Y'all are wonderful. You do need to save some phone battery or charge it on company time. But yes, thank you so much. Next week we'll be playing Dear God Something Else. I have absolutely no idea. Thank you for streaming. That's a new one. I've not read that. But you all have a good week. I believe next time you'll see me is, with a bit of luck, on Friday with the Objectively Bad Batch. I don't think anything's preventing it this week, but something could come up. We do not know. Yes. Well, I look forward to it too. And by look forward, I mean I will decide on the day in a panic after realizing that I haven't decided in any previous days. That's how it works. What channel is OBB? I'm not getting it. I do not know. Anyway. I don't believe I have anything else to follow up with or to say or to report or such like. Objectively Bad Batch. Oh, duh. Should have seen that on Jayla Dark's channel. So, while we're at it, because I don't do it enough, shout out for Jayla Dark. There we go.
And I very much set the boat on fire and 3 of us. And Harris is disappointed with me.
Yeah, let me take care of that. So that's the kind of level of chaos you can expect.
Well, we've setting a boat on fire. We've all been there.
Why are the cannons on fire? And why did the clip thing not close? Close, you bastard. Come on. Yeah. Do it. Do it. There we go. So there you go. You can catch me, the Rizalka, Jailadark, and El Pinata on Friday playing stuff, usually Fortnite these days. We kind of got into it against our best wishes. You're used to clips with Rizalka driving the boat, resulting in exploding boats. Yeah, don't let Rizalka drive the boat. Things explode. And not for any other reason. Okay, that's me for this week. Yous have been lovely. Have a good week, and I shall see you anon. Bye.